everybody, long time no see. I know I haven't put a video out in a while. I was just focused on Halloween looks, but now I'm back and hopefully I can put out a few more videos. So today, what you're all waiting for, I'm going to be showing you the Colourpop Star Wars Mandalorian The Child eyeshadow palette. It came in this like paper cardboard box. It's really cute. It has nice metallic details on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very, very shiny. I love this. And the palette matches the box. This retails for $16. I bought this with my own money. It wasn't sent to me or anything. The colors are on the back of the palette and on the back of this. So the component, it's a hard cardboard. I like it because it has the magnetic closure and it feels very sturdy. Like I don't know, the last Colourpop palette I got did not feel like this. I have some of the plastic 9-pan ones and they feel very light. This feels heavy. I like it. So this is the palette. Inside you get 9 colors and like I said, 16 bucks. That's not that bad. The colors are so cute. Swatches up close. As you can see, they swatched really nicely for just one finger swipe down my arm. So let me prime my eyes. Well, I'm gonna start with this nude color. It is called Just Like a Tatooine. I don't know any of these references, so I'm guessing if you're an actual fan, you probably understand them a little more. I'm gonna put this all through my crease. I'm gonna do both my eyes different too. This is a really nice natural color. And with the Droid Protocol, that is this brown, the darkest shade in this palette. It's like a rust brown. I'm definitely tapping it off. A lot of shadow fell out of there. So far, this shade doesn't have any fallout. Let's see how a darker one looks. Just putting this on my outer V. So far, the colors are definitely buildable. And they go on pretty nicely. They don't look patchy. And they're blending together pretty nice. This is a nice palette if you want to get into some colors, but you don't want to go too crazy. Because nothing's wild in here. Taking this fluffy brush, just fusing these two colors together. I will darken that up in a little bit, but for now that is fine. I think I'm going to use most of the greens in the other side. I'm going to go with these two. So first, I'm going to take right hand Mondo. I'm going to try it without spraying. So dipping my brush in. Look at that. That's just dipping it in. Look how nice. In the middle of my lid. I don't know if that's coming up right on camera, but this is so shiny. Wow. I actually love that. It feels very, it goes on very smooth. So this one is not getting on the brush as easily as the other one. It seems like it's way more packed down in there. I'll put this on my inner corner. And like I said, it's not a complicated eye look. I'm just doing something fun. Okay, this one's definitely not going on as nicely. It seems really pressed down. Jeez. I'm going to take my finger with that one. This is what it looks like on my finger. I'm going to just press that in here. I don't mind having to use my finger with palettes. Okay, that worked better. Glitter in it, and it just seems tougher. It's not as smooth as the shade I used right before this. But it looks pretty. I mean, they look very similar next to each other. So there's that eye so far. I'm going to take that dark shade again and blend in over here so it looks a little better. I'm also going to take it underneath. Now I'm going to dip it into that nude shade and just run it over to make the edges look not as harsh. The right hand Mondo is definitely more green, and I'd say this one's more gold. But they're very, very similar. I'm going to do my eyeliner and put some mascara on. Okay, so this eye is completely done. I actually really like that. So this is the more neutral with a pop of color eye. This one I'm going to use mostly of the greens. So I'm just patting this concealer in because since I was doing the other eye, it cracked a little bit. One that I thought was a matte actually has little glitters in it. So this little frog shade has, it's like a matte shimmer. I don't know what that's called, but it's not full matte. So I'm going to start out with Baby Face. That's this, almost a mint. Wow, look at all the, I don't know if you can see all the fallout, look. I'm just going to do the inner corner with this color. The lid, it looks less, it doesn't look like a mint, but it's the color of Baby Yoda, so let's just call it Baby Yoda color. I'm just packing it in the first third of my eye, and this one definitely I see a little bit of fallout on my cheek, but I'm also not tapping the brush as much as I should. Next, does anybody else just wipe the brush on your hand between colors? Next, I'm going to take Little Frog, which is this shimmery green. It's almost like an olive green. So I'm going to take that and put that in the middle of my lid. Okay, so here is the two greens together. I'm going to try to blend them. And like I said, the vibes are very grungy. It's not bright. It's not crazy green, because I have the other Colourpop, the Just My Luck palette, which has a lot more neon colors. It's very grungy, very fall. I think this palette's super cute, and anybody can use it. Okay, that's good enough for now. So next, I'm going to take in the darkest green, which is called Float Your Crib. It's right here. It's another army-ish looking green. So again, the fallout is a little crazy. Just today, before this video, I didn't even touch it. I have this darkest green. I'm going to put that on the outer part of my eye. Oh wow, it's pigmented. I'm just going to kind of make it like a circle, half circle. I really like this shade. This is probably one of my faves. This dark green is really nice to work with. So I'm going to take all those same colors I took and just pack them on again. The dark one's fine, but the ones in the middle got lost a little bit. Just make it look seamless. I'm going to be packing glitter on top of it, so it really doesn't matter, but I want them to pop a little more. The blend's pretty good for me. The middle shade looks a little patchy. It's called Baby Frog. I don't know if it's because it does have a shimmer in it, but it just doesn't, it's not going on like I want it to. It looks better in person, but in the video it looks uneven. Glitters I'll be using for this is Sipping Soup and The Force. So Sipping Soup and The Force. I'm going to take Sipping Soup and put that in the middle. This is what it looks like on the brush. I'm going to put that right here. Okay, that's really pretty. So just a metallic green, but it has a very similar formula to the Right Hand Mondo, this one. Just putting that on the middle. For the inner corner, I'm going to take the gold shade. Okay, I'm going to have to use my finger. This one, as you can see, if I swirl my brush in it, it's not doing anything. This one's a lot more tough, just like this one was. And I don't know if it's just, it's pressed in there more, but it's definitely, I don't know. That's what this one looks like, the Force. Pressing the gold close to my eye. Okay, that's pretty. Taking Sipping Soup again, just make sure it's still there. And then I'm just going to take my brush that I had all the shadows on, dip it in the darkest green, and just deepen up this edge. For the underneath, I'm just going to take the brush I was already using. Whatever's on there will be on the bottom. Not really picky. Okay, so there's that eye. Let me put eyeliner, mascara, and line my waterline, and we'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Both sides are lined, and I just have this Anastasia Beverly Hills Toffee lip gloss I'm just going to put on because my lips have been so dry lately. I don't really want to put on anything liquid. And I forgot about highlight. So there's it with the gloss. I'm going to take one of these shades and use it as a highlighter. Probably this one because I'm pretty pale, and I think the other ones would look weird on my face as a highlight. Maybe I'm just going to use my finger because it doesn't want to go on a brush, so I'm going to just put it right here. It's so nice. This is actually a really pretty highlighter. Do you want to know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Fenty Diamond Glow highlighters. That's what this texture reminds me of and how it applies. It's very, it almost feels like a putty. Okay, so this is the final look with the Baby Yoda palette. Let me zoom in. So, final thoughts on the Child palette. I really like this palette. I think colors are easy to work with, and if you're looking for a fall, grungy, cute palette, I think this is for you. $16 for 9 shades, with these shimmers being almost duochromes, and the glitters, the mattes. I think this is really worth the deal, and I would definitely recommend this. It's a good quality product. So go out and buy it if that's your style. Thank you for watching. Bye.